Welcome to the series All About Counting, Episode 4, Examples on Permutation. Hurriedly, we will go through the things which we have learnt in last two episodes. Suppose there are n distinct objects. If we have to arrange all n objects in a row, then the number of possible arrangements equal to n factorial. If out of n distinct objects we have to arrange r distinct objects in a row where r is less than n, then number of possible arrangements equal to npr, that is n factorial upon n minus r factorial. In the episode on factorial, we have learnt the first part, and in the episode of permutation, we have learnt the second part. Now, here we will solve some problems based on these two things. Here we will discuss the problem number 1. How many words can be formed by using the letters of the word question? Here, how many words is asked. Here, word doesn't mean the meaningful word in English, but here by word we mean different arrangements of the letters in the given word question. Few more questions are also added in this. How many of them will be? Start with Q, start with Q and end with N, have Q and N at the extreme positions, start and end with a vowel. Now we will discuss the solution of this problem. The given word is question. Count how many letters are there in this word question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Second thing you can note here, all these letters are distinct. Hence, we can apply the technique of either factorial or permutation to answer this question, because all the given letters, 8 letters, are distinct. Okay. So, number of distinct letters in the word is equal to n, that is 8. All 8 letters have to be arranged to form a word. So, out of 8, all 8 we are going to arrange. So, here you can use the technique of factorial. Therefore, number of possible words is equal to 8 factorial, that is product of 1 to 8 integers, and that comes out to be 40,320. Now, the first sub-question in this problem is how many of the words will start with Q. So, here in the word question, total there are 8 letters. Out of these 8 letters, the first letter Q we want always at the first position, like this. So, you can observe here, we have marked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 places. From these 8 places, first place is occupied by the letter Q. This letter we will remove from our list of letters in the word question. So now, except Q, there are 7 more letters which we can arrange at these 7 positions. Q can be placed at the first position in one way, and the other 7 letters can be arranged at the 7 places in 7 factorial ways. So, we will write these things. Q can be placed at the first position in one way and the remaining 7 letters afterwards in 7 factorial ways. So in between these two sentences there is the word and. So by using the product rule from the principles of counting, we can multiply these number of ways. So we will get the final answer as number of such words is equal to 1 multiplied by 7 factorial. This word and, mathematically it is replaced by multiplication. And final answer is the value of 7 factorial, that is the product of 1 to 7 integers, and that comes out to be 5040. Now the second sub question is, the word starts with Q and ends with N. So here again we have marked 8 places for 8 letters. From these 8 places, first will be occupied by Q. So we can place Q at the first position in one way. Last place is occupied by N. So we can place N at the last position in one way. Now we will remain with 6 more letters. These 6 letters can be arranged here in between Q and N in 6 factorial ways. Like this. So we have mentioned here, Q can be placed at the first position in one way, N at the last position in one way, and the remaining 6 letters in between in 6 factorial ways. Again we will use here the product rule from fundamental principles of counting to give the final answer. Number of such words we will get as 1 into 6 factorial into 1. So final answer is the value of 6 factorial, that is the product of 1 to 6 integers, and this value is 720. Question number C. The word will have Q and N at the extreme positions. So there is slight difference in question number B and question number C. In question number B, we wanted Q at the first position and N at the last position. But in this case, these Q and N, they are going to occupy these two extreme positions. So don't concentrate on these middle positions, just concentrate on these two extreme positions. These two positions will be occupied by 2 letters Q and N, which can be done in 2 factorial ways. Next, now after arranging these Q and N at the extreme positions, the remaining 6 letters we can arrange in between in 6 factorial ways. So we will get here the answer as Q and N can be placed at the 2 extreme positions as shown in the diagram in 2 factorial ways, and the remaining 6 letters in between in 6 factorial ways. So as usual, here in between there is AND. So by using the product rule from the fundamental principles of counting, these number of ways we will multiply to get the final answer. So we will have here final answer as number of words formed as 2 factorial into 6 factorial, that is 2 into 720, that is 1440, 1440. The last question from this problem is the word start and end with a vowel. So again here these are 8 places where we are going to arrange the 8 letters from the word question. Out of these 8 places, the first and last place will be occupied by a vowel. So first we will see which are the vowels in the word question. In the word question there are 4 vowels: U, E, I and O. Out of these 4 vowels, we want to select 2, and these 2 vowels will be arranged at these marked positions. So first time now in this problem we are using the formula of permutation. Out of 4 vowels, we are going to arrange 2 at these extreme positions, which can be done in 4P2 ways. Out of 4 vowels, 2 can be placed at first and last position in 4P2 ways. Then remaining 6 letters. Which 6 letters? 2 vowels will be used here. 2 more vowels will be remaining. These 2 remaining vowels and 4 consonants, total 6 letters, can be arranged in between in 6 factorial ways. So again, by using the product rule from Fundamental Principles of Counting, we will get number of such words is equal to 4P2 multiplied by 6 factorial. So here 4P2, when you apply the formula, you will get here 4 factorial upon 2 factorial multiplied by 6 factorial. By doing the calculations, finally we will get here this 2 factorial can be cancelled, and we will get 4 into 3 into 720. So answer is 8640.